Here comes the Michael Phelps of motorsports, Kyle Busch. How good is this kid? Right now he is chasing the 99 of Carl Edwards. Kyle Busch will come down and lead for the first time today.
Yellow's out, yellow's out.
Now this gets interesting right here.
Carl Edwards will get him off of pit road. It will be 2 to go. Who will it be?
Come get it, buddy. Checkered flag. Great job.
Back to back at Michigan. Yeah.
Well, here at Bristol tonight, Carl can clinch his spot in the chase just by starting. How much relief are you feeling because of that?
Huge relief. But it's always amazing when you lose a little bit of pressure somewhere, it picks up somewhere else. And right now the car is so fast. I just want to win this race more than anything in the world. You know, we've been having awesome luck the last couple of weeks. Things have been going really well. So, yeah, we're here to win, but we don't have that pressure for the chase, and that's welcome.
Now, the sweep last week, and then you kind of got swept up last night. So, can you rebound tonight?
Well, yeah, we can rebound tonight. That's what we're here for, is to do well. Last night was real frustrating. Not good for the points. It was good for Brad Keselowski, you know, but, man, I hated to be sitting in the garage that long. So hopefully we can make it 500 laps tonight, and if we deserve to win, that's what we'll do.
All right, last fall's winner, Shannon, in the race tonight again.
Yeah, Dave, down here with your points leader, Kyle Busch, who's talking to Robbie Gordon right now. Kyle, you are locked into the chase. You're coming out here tonight, the next 3 races, just for wins. Does that make it more challenging for you, or does it just make it fun?
It just makes it fun. You know, it's not necessarily any more challenging any week than it is the other. It's always hard. So, you know, we come out here with the M&M's Toyota, try to make the most of it, and try to have a good, solid run, and there's a chance for a win, hopefully so.
Now, some people are speculating that this is right now a 2-man race between you and Carl Edwards. You, however, have said at any moment someone could be a contender. But who do you consider your biggest threat in this chase?
Well, I mean, Carl's been the biggest threat all year long. He's been fast at most racetracks. He's, you know, got the pole tonight. He won here last year. You know, he'll be good here. But, you know, the racetracks that are in the chase, Atlanta, Charlotte, Texas, he's good at those places. I'm sure at Homestead, it's always been a Roush track. So, you know, we'll have to see how it plays out. But like any time, you know, Jeff might come on a run, and Jimmy, he'll be strong. So just always, you never know.
You know how to win at this track. You know how to win in this car at this track. How do you feel about your chances here tonight?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We felt like the car was pretty good on the longer runs, more so than the short runs. We just can't really find the quick speed out of it, but seems as though we have longevity, so hopefully that'll play into our hand.
Well, on Wednesday night, Kyle Busch joined the elite group of drivers, just 3 who have won in all 3 NASCAR series here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Took the Craftsman Truck Series checkered flag on Wednesday, and he starts 9th in tonight's NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race. By the way, drivers who could clinch their place in the chase tonight: Edwards, Dave talked to a minute ago, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Burton. All they have to do basically is be ahead of 13th place by 391 points or more, and then they don't even have to go to the next 2 races, and they'll be in the championship. On the other hand, anybody in that group 7 through 12 can be out of that top 12 group at the end of the night tonight. We hear the word momentum used a lot in sports. We've heard it used a couple times by drivers in these interviews that we've been listening to. Does it really apply?
It really does apply. I love the word momentum. Some guys don't, but man, when you lose your momentum, that means you're just messing up. You're having bad pit stops. You're not driving the car right. Maybe the engine combination is not right. Nothing is flowing and nothing is working. And when you have the momentum, you're getting those top 5s. You're winning. Everybody's happy around you. Everybody wants to hang out with you.
That's exactly right. Yeah,
when you don't have that momentum, you're in trouble.
I agree. And you're looking at 43 race cars separated by 0.3 of a second. So that means everyone's good. You know, all these guys can really drive these things. So what you're doing is you're looking for an opportunity to create an advantage, whether it's you think your race car is a little bit better or you had a good week last week, and so that means we're going to continue to have good weeks. You have to have that momentum, building blocks for success, so you have a little bit of extra bounce in your step, and maybe that guy drives that race car just a little bit harder, and it makes him that much better.
Boy, when you lose that momentum, Alan, it is so hard to get it back.
Right.
Yeah,
Can't do anything right.
Tough.
When you look at Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards, they've kind of been the dominant drivers here this season so far as win totals are concerned, and they're kind of vying back and forth, to me, as the 2 strongest drivers. How important is momentum to them in these next few weeks before they go chasing a championship?
Oh, it's vital. I said, you know, Kyle Busch needed to get another win like he did last week or the week before to solidify his efforts going into the chase to be the dominant figure. Carl Edwards has come on strong. They still have to walk down Kyle Busch. I think he has a substantial margin still, even over Carl. And going into the chase, if he doesn't close it up a little bit more, he'll walk away with
Brad, I'll tell you one thing. Going into this race here at Bristol, I like Kyle Busch. I like Carl Edwards. You know what? why? Hey, they're locked in. They're at one of the most popular tracks on the planet. They can just drive the brains out, not think about nothing.
Yep.
Get that big old trophy, because when you win at Bristol, buddy, it is so special. I know we've been talking about it the whole day, but I mean it.
If it's a fact, it's a fact.
You know, Bristol race is usually filled with a lot of ramming and wrecking, which means crew and a crew chief pretty much have to be prepared for about anything tonight. For more on that, let's go to our Chevy cutaway car and bring in Tim Brewer. Tim?
Oh, how right you are, Alan. This place is the most exciting event we run all year, but it's the most unpredictable. So a crew chief, you have to be prepared for everything. You know, when the sheet metal gets torn off the car and it's slapping in the breeze, you reach for this bear bond. You can actually put this stuff on here, and it'll keep the line between the hood and the fender attached to the car. Another choice is the hammer. You're going to be using these things all night, beating on these fenders, trying to get them back in shape. It doesn't matter if you use the Roush roller here to actually put up under the fender, roll the car forward to get you some more tire clearance right there. Or at the end of the day, Alan, just go back to basics and get you a ball bat, because you can use this thing for getting fenders off the car as well as anything else you might need to do here in Bristol after the race.
Look out, Brewer.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, that ball bat, there's a couple of race car drivers I want to hit with that thing a couple of times, that's for sure.
At this racetrack.
Brewers at Bristol beating on the race car with that bat.
Yeah, we were speaking of momentum before. Dale Earnhardt Jr. could certainly use some after the last couple of races. In Michigan last week, led early, but then the handling on his car went away. He had his hands full off the corners a lot. He started sliding back later in a bid to regain some track position. Jr. stayed on the track when most others pitted, which led to this shortly after the restart. From that, he hit the turn 2 wall, sending him to a second straight mid-pack finish. Mikey's got a lot of work to do tonight, too.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do just trying to maintain our balance on the back of this pickup truck. Talking about your last couple of races, you've led a lot of laps, but so little to show for it. How would you assess the performance of your team right now?
It's been good. We've just had some bad luck and some things happen. I drove us in the fence last week, but you know, we got a great team and we are fast, and it's just a matter of time before we put it together and we're all making the right decisions to get us in victory lane. There's no doubt we got quick race cars and a lot of talented guys working on them, so there's not a whole lot of you know, not too worried about it really. Just trying to get a couple wins before the chase starts and then get after it.
Yeah, victory lane. That's where you collect those bonus points for the chase. As you see Carl and Kyle racking them up, how important is it for you guys to put some bonus points on the board before the chase starts?
Well, it'd be nice to get as many as we can. We're going to work hard tonight in California and Richmond. But you can erase that advantage in a race or two without no problem. So it's a good advantage to have. It's bonus points, but you know, I don't know if it's as big a deal as really, you know, when it comes down to it, who's going to be battling for the championship at Homestead. And bonus points will be long forgotten.
How good is your car tonight?
It's always good at Bristol. I love this place. Look at all these fans here. It's a fun place to be. Best ticket in the season. Toughest ticket to get. Great race, great racetrack. The improvements they made on the banking and everything is really fun for the drivers. I'm looking forward to it.
You can understand why, Alan. He has been really good here at Bristol.
Yeah, Junior has won here before, Mike. His career average finish in 17 Cup tries at Bristol is 11th. That's pretty darn good. But he's got a lot of work to do tonight, starting back in 40th position in his Chevrolet. We'll track Junior through the night. Another driver who's got a lot of work to do tonight is with Jamie.
Well, this track right here, Bristol, one of 7 Jimmy Johnson's never won at. So to get extra seat time, he entered his first ever Truck Series race on Wednesday night. So Jimmy, what'd you learn?
I had a great time, first of all. And
so does that mean you didn't learn anything?
No, I definitely did. There's a rhythm to this track, and I think what I did on Wednesday night helped me with the racetrack. We've been having a hard time getting our car, the Cup car, to turn here in the center of the corner, but we've been working real hard on it, and I think those extra laps helped me look for the right things to do on this racetrack. So we're digging ourselves out of a hole with our qualifying effort. It's going to be a long, exciting night, but I know that this race team can pull it together and get us a good finish.
You qualified 34th. You said it's going to be long and exciting. Is it possible to get to the front here?
Without a doubt. A lot can happen here. If we can stay on the lead lap and stay out of trouble, when you get to the end of this thing, we can have a shot at it. So I typically start in the back here at Bristol. The last few times we started up front, but we know how to get there. We'll be fine.
Well, Alan, it could be interesting. Only 5 of 95 races run here have been won from 21st position or worse.
Yeah, Jimmy will be trying to change that little fact and add to the good side from starting in the back and winning tonight in Bristol. Hey, some notable qualifying runs on Friday. Regan Smith put the DEI 01 car into row 2, his best cup finish at Martinsville. Another half-mile track. See what he can do tonight. Bill Elliott behind the wheel of the Wood Brothers car today qualified 5th. He is a former winner here. And Ken Schrader's driving the Hall of Fame Racing 96 tonight. He qualified at 7th. Speaking of teams that could use a good result. NASCAR countdown from Bristol.